How about Shannon Sharpe? This is Triple H on Twitter calling out that Shannon Sharpe on the Nightcap show with Gilbert Arenas there. They're talking about how Shannon Sharpe is apparently a huge wrestling fan. And, I've got this running here. He's talking about guys that he used to watch. Gordon Soley, Dusty Rhodes, Andre the Giant, Bobo Brazil, Ox Baker. Did you know, Harley Race Nick Bockwinkel, did you know this about Shannon Sharpe, that he was an old school, long time pro wrestling fan?
No, I did not realize this at all. And the thing that's really cool about Shannon Sharpe here is he mentions all these obscure wrestlers like Bobo Brazil, Gordon Soley, Dusty Rhodes, well, Andre the Giant, obviously, we know that one, Ox Baker, and it sounds like they would just drive to some of these, I don't want to call them indie shows because they weren't necessarily indie at the time, but these regional shows and would watch these guys perform. So I thought that was really
back when the way to watch wrestling was you had to get out to the live arena because there wasn't a lot on TV. And especially the main guys on TV, most of what they did was just do interviews.
Right. So I think it's cool that he knows it to that extent. And then in addition to that, you usually have celebrities and they're like, yeah, I know Stone Cold or I know Hulk Hogan. And they kind of do they don't really necessarily know anything about pro wrestling. They know the big guys. And, maybe they're doing some sort of deal with WWE where they show up and they act like they're a fan or something like that. But Shannon Sharpe here, a bit of a smart mark talking about these guys, Yeah,
this is good. He's a real fan, apparently, of pro wrestling. This is great. Tell us in the comments, tell us in the chat if you're watching live and want to chime in. Did you know that Shannon Sharpe was a pro wrestling fan? And did you have heard of a lot of the wrestlers that he was talking about? Anybody he mentioned that you had not heard of before Shannon Sharpe was talking about this? Shannon Sharpe, of course, a great tight end in the NFL. Do you remember his brother, who was a fantastic wide receiver for the Packers until I think it's Sterling Sharpe, until his career, I think, was cut short by injury, maybe up around the neck area. Mm-hmm. But, Sterling was the better of the two of them for a while, and then Shannon really grew into the tight end role and wound up winning Super Bowls, I think, with the Broncos and with the Ravens.
He was a Raven, so yeah, that makes sense.
He won it with the Broncos and with the Ravens there. I think impressive career. So good to know. That's all I got. Do you have anything else that you wanted to talk about here?
I'll say one thing. Triple H mentioned that he's interested in doing some business with Shannon Sharpe, right?
Yeah, love and respect the passion for the history of our business. Shannon Sharpe and the Nightcap Show crew are welcome to join us at a WWE event anytime, any place. So Triple H is not only watching Don't Bury the Lead to get his ideas. He's watching Shannon Sharpe on Nightcap, and maybe he's watching Club Shay Shay too.